Welcome to a very much not awaited skincare routine that one person asked for. Every person matters, so we're gonna give it to that one person. So first of all, if you have watched my 16 hours in quarantine video, you would be aware that my previous skincare routine was just washing my face with some random soap, Cetaphil, weird moisturizing lotion, whatever, and Vaseline petroleum jelly. We've come a long way from that. I'm actually really proud that we are evolving as human beings. Evolution at its finest, I would say. For some weird reason, YouTube knows what I'm doing with my life. And after I posted that video, I've been getting a lot of recommendations on skincare videos. Specifically, things like, what's the proper skincare routine? Do you actually need a toner? What are serums for? Is it okay if I just use a moisturizer and nothing else? Yeah, those type of things. So it's kind of YouTube's way of saying, please have a real skincare routine because 20 years later, you'll regret it. So here we are. We've come a long way. I've changed. Yeah. Okay, I really think I have allergies, but why are my eyes the only things that are itching? Okay, so right now I'm going to show you, obviously, my very evolved skincare routine. So before you continue watching this video, I would just like to get out information out there so that, you know, we're just well informed. Information is important, and it's better to over communicate rather than not communicating, because lack of communication actually does destroy a lot of relationships. Yeah, so first things first, I have very oily skin, but at the same time it is very sensitive, probably because, actually no, I don't know why it's very sensitive. Maybe because I have weird reactions, allergies or something. I really don't know why I would always get some weird, rough, dry spots here. It happens when I eat something, which I don't know what I eat, so it just happens. So it's oily and sensitive. I'm not very acne prone because there are genes that are taking part in that, and hormones, which I really am not that knowledgeable about, so I'm not gonna talk about it. I might say the wrong things. I mean, I always say the wrong things, but you know, I might mislead people. But my family isn't a very acne prone family. That's such a weird thing to say. We're not a very acne prone family. Hey bro, tell me more about your family. Oh, we're doing well. We're not very acne prone, you know? Yeah, that's not a very good way to describe your family, but I would get pimples maybe once a month when it's the time of the year, sometimes after or before. It really varies. I really don't know. I know a lot of people don't really relate to that, but I don't know what to say, okay? It's just the reality of things. Genes, recessive, dominant, hormones type of things. Also, if you're wondering, how did I pick out my skincare routine? Because I'm telling you, looking for a skincare routine or looking for a product that you are gonna try does get really overwhelming. There's just so many skincare products out there in the world. You have the Western ones, you have the Korean ones, you have the various different expensive ones, and the really affordable cheap ones. It's hard. It's very overwhelming, and skincare is very expensive, and it's a lot of commitment, okay? I think a very great advice I would give is always look at the ingredients. A lot of ingredients that I look for when it comes to my skincare is because of my skin type and my skin condition type of thing. First of all is hyaluronic acid, which I'm sure you heard of a lot. Actually, I have a list. There is a PDF that I did download from Hyrum. If you guys know Hyrum, amazing skincare person. Is that what you call them? I'm sorry. I will leave this PDF or at least link. So salicylic acid is a good ingredient, and obviously, like I said, hyaluronic acid because it does lock in moisture without it being super thick, you know. I also love niacinamide. A lot of the, no, not a lot, most of the products that I currently use on my skin, they do have niacinamide, because if you have oily skin, you would understand that our pores get enlarged by a lot of different things, like overproduction of oils, things like that. When you dry your skin too much, I don't know, I'm so sorry. So niacinamide does help make them smaller. It doesn't get rid of your pores, but it does make it smaller, so it helps. Vitamin C as well, but I don't use vitamin C yet, okay? Retinol is also good, but if you're young, no, just don't retinol. And things I tend to avoid if you have oily skin or sensitive skin as well, I guess. Alcohol, no. It's very drying and it gives me weird reactions. Also, witch hazel. Okay, now let's go on to my skincare routine. You know, I have actually been talking for 13 minutes. Could you believe that? I'm looking at the thing right now and 13 minutes. You know, I swear I could speak for an hour and not get tired. I'll actually go ahead and do my skincare right now because I didn't do it in the morning. Well, actually it is still the morning. It's around 10-11 a.m. But I did skip it when I took a bath a while ago just so that I can make this video because I didn't want to do it in my bathroom. And also when my hair was wet because, you know, visual appeal and all those things. So yeah, let's just skincare. So first of all, I do not do my skincare here in my room, but again, for visual appeal, I'm not going to do it in the bathroom because turns out visual appeal is very important in this generation, so we're gonna put that into consideration. First of all, may it be morning or may it be night, I would always wash my face. Well, actually, I would always tie my hair first. There, now that we look like an egg, which is perfectly fine, we're gonna wash our face. Actually, I need to wet my face first. Why didn't I think of that? Actually, wait, let me just wet my face so that we can wash it. Now that my face is wet, although you can't see, I think you actually can see, I use this. I know it's very huge. I think, well, my face is bigger, but I mean, you know, it's Cetaphil. I actually stopped using Cetaphil cleansers for, ooh, that sounded weird. Did you hear that? That was kind of weird. I know that Cetaphil it's known for not bubbling up, but actually if you just dry your hands and then rub it, then it's actually gonna bubble up. I actually stopped using Cetaphil and use this product by Lana. Lana.ph is one of my favorite local skincare brand just because, first of all, their packaging is amazing. Second of all, they are very into environmental sustainability and they actually have really nice products with great ingredients because I think a problem with a lot of very sustainable and local skincare brands is that their business ethics, their social responsibility as a brand is very good and it's very commendable. However, when you start checking the ingredients, is that their ingredients are really not that good at all. Lana is one of the few brands, well, Lana is the only local sustainable skincare brand that I do support. However, I did run out, so I'm stuck with Cetaphil. Yeah, I just run out, so. And I genuinely have no money right now to buy that, and Cetaphil is the only one we have, so. Okay, now after I always wash my face, I don't fully pat it dry because I don't know why. I think it works, okay? Now I have this toner. This is the Some by Me AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner, whatever type of thingy. It has niacinamide as well, which, like I said, very important. So I just put a good amount on my palm and then I just, it spilled. Aw, this was kind of expensive, but it's fine. And then I just slap my face, if that's a good way to say it. I know Koreans call it chok chok. I'm sorry, I'm Chinese, I'm not Korean. I don't know how to pronounce things. Is it actually chok chok? I think I got it wrong, but you know, but it's just kind of, hey product, get inside my pores type of thing. So I love this because it does slowly exfoliate your skin, which I genuinely need right now, so. Did you hear that? That was a door. Okay, now after I do that, I do put some on my whole body because we don't want to waste ingredients here. And then I use this. This is the Purito. This is the Purito Centella Green Level Buffet Serum. I just put one squeeze. I love this because Centella is one of my favorite ingredients. Centella is such a great ingredient, I'm telling you. Centella. And this one is just very light. It's a gel, so it's not heavy. And then we go to my moisturizer. This is the COSRX Oil-Free Ultra-Moisturizing Lotion with birch sap. Something, whatever. I also love this. This one does have, I don't know if it has fragrance on it because genuinely it smells like those Coca-Cola gummy bears, but not a bear. Gummy Coca-Cola type of things. That's what it smells like. So I just put very little because this does go a long way. And what I love about this is that it is very light. I'm telling you, it is very, very light. And it really does smell like the Coca-Cola gummy thingy by Trolley. So same thing with everything. I just kind of dab them. Sorry, that was bad. I'm so sorry. I guess with products for oily skin people, you want to make it you know, just lightweight, but at the same time, it has to be very moisturizing, because I think a lot of people, when they have oily skin, our tendency is to dry our skin out, but then it actually makes your skin produce more oils, so it's really not helping at all. So if you're looking for a drugstore version of a moisturizer, because all of these skincare products, again, do tend to be very pricey, I don't really want to recommend Cetaphil because they do test on animals, but I think some of these also test on animals. I still am going to continually refine my skincare routine with products that are, you know, in my values. I swear I actually have values. It doesn't seem like it, but I actually do. Next, always sunblock, sunscreen, I don't know how you call it. This is the Lana Skin Protect Brightening Sunblock. It's SPF 80. You know, I actually did review this before. I actually like this. Well, I mean, because I've had it for quite a while, and it's the only one I have. I used to hate putting sunscreen because, first of all, sunscreen does tend to be a little heavy, but sunscreen is very important because it does protect your skin from UV rays, UVA, UVB, and UVC, but UVC does not reach the Earth's surface. We only have UVA and UVB, which is ultraviolet aging and then ultraviolet burning. So with the names of the UV rays, aging and burning, that's exactly what they do. See, I actually did learn something in school. I learned that when I was grade 10, and I'm pretty proud that I actually remember it. Now after that, I would always, my favorite, Vaseline. This is something I'll never remove from my routine. It's just very affordable and it's very convenient, okay? I just put that in the end and then we're done. Is that it? Does my skin look great? Do I look great now? Do I look like Koreans? I mean, do I have no pores anymore? But I actually love all of these products. If you're wondering where I got them all from Althea. Is that how you... I will link them below in case you wanna see where I got these, but they're not affiliate links at all. We're not yet that big to actually have affiliate links. So there is my skincare routine, but additional stuff, additional information, at most once a month, I would always do this to my skin. I know a lot of dermatologists are probably hating me right now, saying, why would you do that to your skin? Why are you doing it on your own? But because prior to the quarantine, I did go and, how do you call it? I would go on facials, and I think a lot of people don't say that. I think they often miss that out. You know, we do facials and it's a thing, okay? I know I'm pretty young to have facials, but it's a thing, okay? Pores do get gunked up and a lot of, you know, whiteheads and blackheads do form around my nose, which is always my problem area. It does get very clogged, so it's really nice if you just declog them every once in a while, you know? Make sure you clean this, you sanitize it before you use it on your skin. Disposable ones are okay, but just to be a little bit more eco-friendly, you can get the reusable ones. Always sanitize them, wash your hands before you even do it on yourself, and don't press too hard, okay? If it doesn't want to come out, just don't force it. Don't force things that don't want to happen, okay? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but, and don't do it on your breakouts or very unripe pimples. It'll make your pimples bigger. It's all sorts of scientific stuff that I really cannot expound on, so there's that. I hope you enjoyed this video, although only one person asked for it, but I hope you were unconsciously asking for it too. But I really hope you guys like this. I hope it was helpful, although I highly doubt that. Maybe I hope you were entertained. Yeah, there's that. Did I do everything I'm supposed to do? You're wondering, do I use masks? No, I don't think they're very effective. I think they're effective short term, but you can do them if you want to. It's not like I can tell you guys how to, you know, do your skincare routine, but oh, actually I did forget something. I know I forgot something. During very, very wonderful moments that I do have a breakout, I use tea tree oil. This one is from the Body Shop again, and I would always just get a small little tiny dollop of oil and I just put it on top. But once it's dry, I stop doing it to avoid irritation on my skin because tea tree is very potent and it is very drying. So yeah, there's that. I'm pretty sure I got everything right now. Thank you for watching. I genuinely don't know what to say anymore. I think I already talked enough. I don't want to waste any more of your time. So goodbye everyone, and I love you from the very bottom of my very messed up hypothalamus right now. So bye everyone.